Why, hello! It has been a long, long time since all of you guys have had a glimpse inside of Big Poppy's and Sonia's kitchen to see what we've been cooking up. I think our last video we did was in October, and since then we have had so much stuff going on in our lives. I think everyone has since then. So we figured it'd be something fun to do another video for you guys. And today we did some chicken lollipops, which are these little fat chicken legs, wrapped with bacon and some spices and thrown on the smoker and then some barbecue sauce and cleaned up real nicely. And so 4th of July is coming up and you guys are all going to do some barbecues, so maybe a few ideas. And we got some corn on the cob too. So it's good to be back, good to be cooking like this again. Now that you know what we're doing, we gotta make all this happen. So we'll be back in just a minute. Okay, so now that you know what we're doing and what it's gonna look like at the end, I'm gonna show you how we did this. I did a few of these to start off. Actually did 5 of them. I'm gonna make 7 little lollipops today. Go through a quick step-by-step of how I did this and how it'll turn out for you. Something to think about, because we've learned this from trial and error. The first time we made these little lollipops, we used the biggest, fattest, best little chicken legs that you could find and the thickest, best bacon we could find. Not a good combination. Bacon really didn't get cooked down all the way, and chicken wasn't as crispy and all that as I wanted it. So medium to smaller size chicken legs are better for this.
And
so
thin cut bacon?
Thin cut bacon, yes. And just use the cheap stuff. Don't bother getting the high end, whatever. The thinner bacon is better for this. So as you can see, I got a decent little size here. He's probably the fattest one of all the guys I have here. And this is a little baby chicken leg. This is probably perfect. So what I'm going to do is pull all the skin down as much as possible to cover all this exposed meat here. And then you're going to need a super duper sharp knife to cut the end of the bone off. And this is going to make a real pretty presentation and give you guys a little handle for your chicken leg. It always helps to have a guard dog around too, especially when there's sharp objects. And when your wife's not looking, you can take little chicken pieces like this and chunk them in the garbage can and just hope you don't miss. Mm-hmm. So once you cut the end off, push everything down as far as you can. Just don't be scared, just push. And what it's going to do is flatten out on the bottom and give you a nice little base. So when we put it on the grill, it's going to just naturally sit straight upright. So next we're going to wrap some bacon, because who does not like the bacon? It's going to wrap it all the way around a couple times. And because I want to be safe to make sure nothing happens, we're just going to take a toothpick and pin it through. Because we have this exposed bone right here, when you normally cook a chicken leg, that's all covered up by skin and stuff like that. Because it's exposed, being on the grill for 2 hours, it would get all brown and almost black and gnarly looking, and it wouldn't look that good and appealing. So we're just going to give it a little top hat, little chef's hat right here of aluminum foil. And then when we're done cooking, we can just pull that off. So I'm going to quickly do this second one while Sonia hums a little tune for us.
Oh, no humming.
You're not going to hum us a little kitchen music?
No. I just want to make sure you still have fingers when you're done.
Oh, yeah. At least a couple. Okay, some bacon. This piece of bacon is falling apart. That's okay. We'll give it some love anyways. These are really good combination because they taste super, super awesome. So we are just...
Your bacon's all at the top.
That's okay. It'll be fine.
Okay.
And a little top hat for this. And we are on to the next step.
Yay!
Yay. And so here we go again. Next step, there's a couple of different ways you can do this. I made up some rub earlier in the day. It's a recipe I found online, but you can use whatever you like for chicken. This one has brown sugar, paprika, smoky paprika, salt, pepper, onion, garlic, and a few other assorted things. A couple ways you can do this. You can put this on the chicken before you put the bacon on, or you can put it on the chicken after you put the bacon on. A lot of times I've put this before the bacon. I wanted to try to see what it's like if you put the rub on after the bacon, so we're going to try that out this time. So I'm only going to do this on just a couple, and then we'll get moving on. Just be generous. Don't be stingy with the rub. That's what gives it all good taste and flavor. And again, like I said, you can put this on before the bacon. You can put this on after the bacon. Make sure you get the bottom. Don't let the bottom be sad.
Don't do it before and after the bacon?
I guess you could do it before and after the bacon. If you are a flavor adventurist, you could probably do that. It probably would be very good to do that. So
I don't know. It sounds kind of excessive.
But we are eventually going to put some barbecue sauce on this too. So you're going to have a lot of opportunity for flavor. And plus you're going to have smoke from the grill because we're going to put it on the smoker for a couple hours. So that's the next step. So these guys are ready to go on the grill. I'm actually going to get some corn on the cob ready, seeing as how we're doing 4th of July, pre-4th of July dinner, to give you guys some ideas on how to maybe wow some people you got coming over to the house this year. So I'm going to finish these up, putting rub on them, and then we're going to get some corn going. We're back after a quick break. Corn on the cob. Yeah, something so simple. But a lot of people, some people grill it, some people don't. We do it a little bit differently. Something we put on our corn on the cob is smoky paprika. Maybe you can zoom in on that. Maybe. Did you do it?
I did it.
Good job. It's pretty tasty. It gives it a different flavor that you may not have had before. Just give you a different option, something to think about for 4th of July, is you may have folks coming over. The only reason I'm shucking this is because when I'm in HEB and I grab the corn on the cob and I shuck it there, they got the little garbage can there. I always get some of these people looking at me like I'm crazy. And they're like, how do you shuck that corn so quick? And I see these people taking off one piece at a time like this. And I'm like, oh no, that's going to take them forever. But how many awards have I won, Sonyia, for husking corn?
All of them.
Yeah, I've been in 4 corn husking competitions. And
Yeah.
they've all been with my kids. So, and I've won every single one of them. So, see how quick that was? It doesn't take long to husk an ear of corn and get it nice and pretty with all the little hairs. Because nobody likes hairs in their food. There's one. I just pull down one side and break that off. Come down the other side. There is a garbage can down here, I just want you to know.
Oh, yeah, there is.
It's not going on the floor because Miss Sonyia would have a little bit of an issue with me. In case you didn't notice from our previous videos, we are in a new secret underground bunker a little bit farther north of where we used to live. So we have a new kitchen. A little bit more room, a little bit more excess. Next thing we put on is just some butter. Sonyia does this way more precisely than I do. I get it done. I get it covered. And these are my new favorite little kitchen tools. It's called, what is that called, Sonyia?
It's a spurtle.
It's a spurtle. Yeah, y'all may have seen that infomercial. Well, I saw these in Lowe's of all places. They're rubber ones.
Or silicone.
Silicone, yeah, same thing. So, Lowe's, yeah, kitchen tools at Lowe's. So, I just slather a whole load of butter on these things. It's not.
The more generous you are.
It's not precise. There's not a set amount. A lot of this cooking stuff is. There's not set amounts. So that one could use a little bit more. So that's done. And the other stuff, like I said, the smoky paprika, salt and pepper. It's just to whatever is your liking. However much you want. We do this probably at least once a week or so during the summer. Don't we?
Yes. Yes.
Did I put too much salt on there?
That was a little heavy on the salt, I'll just say.
Okay.
I think you were a little distracted.
So, we do have some stuff going on. So. But yeah, this smoky paprika is great. So.
Oh yeah, that's a really, really great, just something extra to your corn.
And the nice thing about putting the chicken on the smoker, the grill's going to be going for a while. You just throw these on when the chicken is partway cooked. Put them on an upper rack if you have that on your grill. If not, you can just kind of put them off to the side so they don't get burnt. And turn them every so often, and it take about 20 minutes or so, 25 minutes.
You have to use 2 pieces of foil?
I do, because I'm like that. I don't want a hole to get poked in the foil and butter to leak on the grill, because that causes a minor catastrophe to happen. Some flare-ups and stuff like that, and nobody likes flare-ups on their grill, especially when you have chicken and stuff like that on there. So we are just about done. About to put everything on the grill and get it rolling. So about to open this up. Chicken has been on the grill for about an hour and 45 minutes.
At what temperature?
225.
Oh, perfect.
The corn's been on there for, I don't know, about 45 minutes. I just keep rolling it around. As you can see, they're getting kind of crispy. The chicken is at about 165 as far as the temperature. I used the handy dandy little temperature probe. Gotta have one of those if you're barbecuing. What I'm gonna do now is put some barbecue sauce on. I'm using Stubbs barbecue sauce, spicy. It's pretty good all-around sauce. I'm gonna coat them pretty heavily, and then I'm gonna jack up the temperature on the grill to about 350 to 375 to get this bacon really rendered down, get it really crispy, and then we're going to pull them off, and we are going to have something really good to eat. So I'm going to get to work, finish basting all these with some barbecue sauce, and we'll see what happens after that. Whew, we are done. This has been fun. This has been a good one. We got our chicken lollipops, and you see how the bones are all nice and clean. I took the little foil things off of them. The bacon got nice and crispy because I turned up the heat at the last 10 minutes or so to get the bacon all crispy. Corn has lots of spices on it, and these are some pinto beans, which I know we've done a video on pinto beans before. If you're not sure, I think it's with the video we did the tacos.
Yep, tacos.
It's in the same one. So I know these always turn out perfect. So Sonyia has got that one perfected. So those are perfect. I'm going to slice into one of these with a knife. The only reason I'm not taking a big old bite is because they are scorching hot. They just came off the grill, the smoker. So kind of like eating pizza with a fork. You don't normally do that with a knife and fork, but chicken's really done. The bacon's pretty crispy. Still super juicy. Yeah, this is a winner. This recipe's a winner, so I'd try it if I was you guys. If you have any questions, hit us up. You guys got our number or replies to the video, and enjoy. Thank you guys.